And I'm glad you actually brought up that book, So Good They Can't Ignore You by Cal Newport. I thought it was a very, very interesting analysis in the idea of skills always trumping passion in the quest for work we love. But one of his main concept in that book was the idea that following your passion is a terrible career advice. And this one really got me to take a little bit of a pause, because as a career consultant, I'm always telling people, try to understand your passion, try to understand what you're what gets you going in the morning. Why would you agree, or why should we agree with that statement that following your passion is a terrible career advice? Do you agree with that? Is that something you've lived by? Is that something you would recommend other people to live by?
Well, I tried to, I guess, initially. And Cal Newport has another book called How to Be a Straight-A Student. And it's pretty interesting because he breaks down a lot of the ways that people can build skill sets. But what's important about the kind of the passion myth is that it's a little bit like success. Being successful is a very subjective term, okay? Or even being happy. So when someone says follow your passion, it's hard to define that for yourself. It's hard to sit down and go, what am I passionate about? Because that's such a big, all-encompassing term. It's more important, I think, to look at what am I good at? And what do I enjoy doing? And then where if I spend time, do I get stuck in a flow state? And by that, I mean, where do you lose track of time? Okay, for some people it's athletics, some people it's art, some people it's deep conversations with friends. But those three things, if I can look at, what am I good at? What do I enjoy? And then where do I lose track of time? What's my flow state? And then, because there might be a blend of those three things that turns out to be something you really like doing, but you've never heard of. And that's part of the problem by not taking one or two of those things and taking it out to the world and asking people what they think, because you're stuck with a very small number of options that you're supposed to be passionate about.